Hello, welcome back to Blender Sushi. And this video is more like kind of like a quick demonstration of this tool that I'm currently working on. It's a combination of multiple other concepts that I have already talked in the live noding. So what we have here is like I actually made this kind of maze using just a few grease pencil strokes, and this tool is slightly better because I have like a kind of control over the sampling of each strokes, no matter it's like a long or short, and it's make it really easy if you are kind of like designing like a kind of like a game, for example, and you kind of just wanna doodle around and draw the maze randomly like that, and then you just update the timeline and you get it. And this is like totally automatic. You can have it like a more low resolution like this, and you can simply just go inside and you have the level already being done for you. um, so yeah, I think this is also can work if you kind of have like a surface and drawing the grease pencil that way. I'll do it again one more time, a little bit slower maybe. I'm gonna maybe change this grease pencil strokes to white color so it's a bit clearer. I'll delete the grease pencil and let's just make some doodle, like some drawing. Maybe I'll make a level that's based on this kind of like a loose drawing of, like letter, like a blend. Yeah, something like that, and then you're done with it. Actually, this is better if you have like a lot of intersection, and if you're done, it will generate the level for you, and you can randomize the sum of the parameters. I think the min and the max also kind of important. The base can be like small number, maybe even like 0, and the maximum number, and we can randomize the C. And there's actually okay, there's this sampling attribute also. I believe smaller number will resample this a little bit more, so we have more resolutions. But it's gonna slow down the creation as well. Min and max, I think I'll adjust this slightly. 0.2. Okay, that's interesting. Randomize the seed. So yeah, you can see the level already being generated. And if you look at inside, this is exactly what you want. And you can actually test it out if you know that Blender has this way, kind of like a system. If you have like a plane and you're kind of on top of the plane, let me demonstrate real quick. So if you have the plane like this, and then you kind of your 3D view camera is kind of looking at the plane. If you shift F, you suddenly kind of walk through of the 3D view. There is actually a setting that actually turn on the gravity. It's here. View navigation, walk or fly. We actually wanted to walk, turn on gravity. And if we turn on gravity, if we are looking at the plane, shift F, and we kind of drop into the scene, and we can walk around the scene. Z is actually a jump, I think. Oh, actually, is it C or V? V is actually a jump. W become moving forward. A moving to the left. D moving to the right. S kind of moving backward. V is a jump. So we're kind of walking around the maze. Actually, we are not walking around the maze. We just walking inside the floor. But if we are inside the maze, like this, Shift F. Oops. Let me do it properly. Actually, this guy is like still kind of processing in Sverchok, I think so. I'm gonna apply the modifier so we have like a complete level, like a proper one. Now we can actually go inside the level and then shift F, and then we can walk around and to test the level. Let me do that again properly. Maybe we need to make this a little bit bigger. Shift Control A, apply location rotation scale, and let's go inside. We have some kind of overlapping happening, but this is not too bad. Shift F, so we can walk around. There's probably some kind of hole or something, so we cannot go. Actually, we can go in. The floor is kind of working, and we can make a little bit of jump, walk around the maze. So we are checking. Okay, this is kind of like a level design that I was thinking. We are inside like an ant kind of ant maze inside the ground, and this one's kind of like, okay, we can keep going. Okay, this one's it's a dead end. Okay, we gotta go back and walking around. So yeah, that's the idea. That's the whole idea. That's one example. You can of course randomize this further using maybe like a displace modifier and use like a cloud. What would be even nicer is to have like the levels kind of going up and down. That's I think something that I can do it pretty easily somewhere here. So let's see, with what we have at the moment. Oops, I accidentally pressed something. Sampling, let's have less sampling and then update it. Okay, let's rebuild this from scratch. View, top view, and make like a, I don't know, just like some kind of doodle. Something like that. Maybe this. Okay. Done, and we have our maze. We can perhaps, like using the reroute. Actually, not reroute, it's rewire. Vector rewire, and then here x to z, z scalar to z. We can kind of use random number. Random number into this guy and this into the vector. Might be doing it wrong, or I delete the grease pencil again by accident. Okay, let's do this again. A quick random strokes for our map and update it. And apparently this one refused to generate a result. Invalid tokens, random number expected unorderable type. Oh, okay. Actually, okay, that's kind of something that I was thinking. So we have this result. Let me hide the preview there. Duplicate this guy, and then with this, just maybe reduce the subdivision. So we have this result. Remove the, just hide the grease pencil. Okay. And then we can go inside the level, and this level now have the ups and down. Let me actually increase the resolution. Apply. apply, and then using displace modifier, just increase it a little bit, maybe give it some variations like the cloud, and apply, and then make it smooth. And now we can go inside the level, and our level is a little bit more crazy now. It's has some kind of variations inside it. Okay, we are inside the level. Shift F, and let's walk around. So it has the ups and downs. It's a little bit more difficult to navigate, but this is more interesting level than before. It's just like we are inside a cave. Okay, the normal is probably a little bit confusing to see. Let's use this. Make it full screen. Actually, maybe I can displace this a little bit more. Displace it, and then apply, and then apply like subdivisions. And now we have a higher mesh. Let's go inside the maze. Shift F, and then we are walking around. Make it a full screen. Okay, now we are walking inside. We can jump around with a V, and whoa, we're going down. Okay, see, this is exactly what I want to show you with this tool demo. It's still a work in progress. Perhaps there's a way to make this more efficient with the level. Oops, I was actually kind of zooming in there. Okay, spacebar is actually, you're kind of moving forward really fast. Let's get out of this mode. Try in a different place, maybe inside here. Shift F and walk around. Okay. C, actually V is to jump. It seems to be working fine so far. The cave can have a better texturing, I guess. What else? Let me think. What else we can do with this? I guess yeah, I get for this demo is, I think that's a pretty good result. We can have I think this one's pretty good. Yeah, so again something that started from like a grease pencil strokes, we can easily convert it into some kind of level design. And currently this only works for like a flat kind of projections. I always draw it from the top view, if you notice. If I have like a sphere, for example, if I have a sphere and I kind of drawing, if I'm using the grease pencil to draw it on the surface, we can actually kind of get that thing happening as well. Although let me quickly do that. Where's the grease pencil? It's not drawing it on the surface somehow. Let me delete everything and have a UV sphere, put in the center, and then view. View selected. Where is selected? And okay, we have our surface. Turn off matte cap, turn off ambient occlusion. Stroke placement should be on the surface. Start drawing, and then okay, where's the stroke? Okay, I forgot. I actually turned off the stroke, so I have to do it again. Matte cap. Okay, now I can start drawing. So imagine if this is our level. It's more like a crazy kind of level, maybe Super Mario Galaxy, where where the gravity doesn't really matter. Keep drawing the strokes. Each and every strokes kind of need to be touching each other in order for this to work properly. Just because the way I set it up in Sverchok. Now it's completed. Back to previous, and we can update. Let's see what we got. So we have this result. It's not 100%. It's not 100% working. Maybe my sampling is not high res enough. So the base, okay, I can adjust the base. This is the stepping based on this. I'm gonna reduce this and get more resolutions. And reduce this further. So I'm gonna lower down the sampling until we get more resolutions, but it's gonna be slow. So perhaps this is where I think I need to kind of make the tool a little bit better to work with the sampling of the grease pencil. Now it's kind of hanging. But yeah, but anyway, that's the quick demo of this tool that I made using Sverchok add-on in Blender to make like a maze that's it works really well for the flat kind of a drawing of the level. Doesn't work as well if it's like a 3D, but yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for this. Hope you like this demo. If you like the tool, just let me know. Give me a comment suggestion for this tool, how I can improve it. Yeah, I guess that's all for this tool demo. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see